Very clearly, the past few days in Dokkan has been very dry, but it's about time to start talking about the Part 2 LR. Yes! So, we should expect Part 2 LR news in a few days at this point, probably like 2 days at most. I'm very, very excited to see what it could be. Now, based off of this right here, we know that the sales for the current banner is ending on the 12th at 7 a.m. Pacific time, which is right there. So I'm thinking, we know when sales end, usually that's to have them put new sales for a banner later that day, something like that. So I'm thinking the sales will end on the 12th. Later on the 12th Pacific time, the sales will go up, and then on the 13th, the banner should come out for the Part 2 Carnival LR. Well, quote unquote Part 2. I don't think it's going to be related to fighters. It could be related to fighters, but I don't think it's going to be related to fighters. But we're going to talk about who that LR could be today. Now, before we continue there, again, since the LR would come out the 13th, we should get news about this on the 11th. This video is going up on the 9th. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a video on the 10th go up as well. And then hopefully on the 11th, at midnight, my time at least, we'll see what the Part 2 LR is going to be, if it does indeed release on the 13th. Now, Global's also gaining a maintenance on the 12th, and it ends at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm assuming if it's a same time like LR, then Global will actually get the release basically 30 minutes after the maintenance would end, at the same time as GP, right? But it's not really confirmed. We don't know if Global's going to get the same LR or not. It's possible that Global gets Omega Shenron and the Omega fight, with the Part 2 Tanabata. But we'll see how things go there. Now, obviously, the Part 1 Dokkan Fest for this year was Android 21. And it doesn't have to match up with the Part 2 LR, right? I don't think it's going to be a fighter's character, but, we could potentially draw some characters. Maybe a character that would fit this 200% leader skill. And we could determine, okay, maybe this would be a good follow-up LR to help further push this Android 21's team. Because I feel like especially the Androids kind of team definitely would like a little more. I think it's very close to being a strong team, but we want, I think, a very strong, offensive character for this team. Funny enough, I feel like there's a lot of good defensive options, support options, but just a very strong, top 5 character in the game kind of contender, I think is the type of character we want for this team in order for it to get the last, the last little section of, being a top tier team, I think. So hopefully that's going to be the case, and that's what I'm gonna kind of guess about today. Cell. I think Cell is a very, very good guess for this Part 2 LR. Now, Cell does fit androids, and then all the cells do actually fit either power absorption or transformation boost, or both, right? I don't know. Does this Cell, does he fit power absorption? Yes, see, all the cells fit power absorption, so that should be fine. What about actually, what this cell, does he fit power absorption? He does not, it seems, but he does fit transformation boost, so it's all the same at the end of the day, where all the cells would fit that category, which is really, really nice. Now, just going down the list, Cell first form, I think he could get something, but I feel like probably not. I mean, we got the Dokkan Fest first form, so last year, he was actually transforming Cell from first form to second perfect, and then the enraged perfect form Cell, right? So that's represented. We got this LR Cell's Easy A, I think at the beginning of this year, was it not? Yeah, at the beginning of this year, March 2023, that came out with the Super 17 celebration. Yes. Second form Cell is a character that has not been touched in forever, so I think maybe if we're talking about second form Cell, that's a very, very likely option, as a start, at least starting off as LR. I don't think it would be like LR second form Cell, then it's just second form Cell. Maybe a revive into perfect form Cell, or even the perfect Cell here, because we do have this moment here where we have the revive. It's not really a revive. What this is like when you fall under 40% HP, you could evolve, quote unquote, into this perfect Cell part of the card, right? We do have that animation in game, but I think it could easily be redone, even voiced, maybe as some sort of attack, right? I think that'd be really cool. But speaking of perfect form Cell, I don't think we need a perfect form Cell new representation in the game. We did get this guy. This guy does have pretty clean animations from that. I think this is the fight against Gohan or I forgot if it's against the super attack against Gohan or Goku, but this super attack is from the fight against Goku as well. He has a lot of super attacks from his fight against Goku already, and pretty good animation. So I feel like, you know, a second form cell that revives into perfect cell would be really, really cool. Because there's definitely some animations from specifically the perfect cell that I think they could still use. I mean, even from his fight against Goku, there's a lot of stuff that's, you know, perfect cell does do. I think that'd be really cool to see. I mean, maybe even if it's just standalone perfect cell could be interesting, because we haven't gotten a standalone perfect cell since this STR one, and this guy 2019, no, that's when EZA came out. A 2016 unit. He came out December 2016 actually. That's what, 6 years ago? Oh my goodness, that's such a long time ago that this cell came out. And, you know, sure, even if you count this guy, he's a 2019 unit as well, right? Yeah, August 29th 2019 for both versions. So it's a very long time, and I think that getting like a standalone perfect cell as well would be fine, and it would kind of make Links a little more consistent than like a transforming reviving cell, right? But that's pretty much it. I wouldn't expect like a perfect form GT cell. I think that'd be weird. Angel cell, no. Then like another version of this cell, no, I don't think so. So I think there's two options again: second form cell or just standalone perfect cell. It could be a situation where we get second form cell, then maybe he transforms into the perfect form cell, but we kind of do have that with the transforming cell, right? This guy's transformation animation is him actually. In fact, could I bring it up on the Dokkan wiki? It is him going from the second form cell to the perfect cell. I just want to show it here. It should be here somewhere. I want to show, because I also want to take a look at how good the animation is again at the top of my head. So it's here. I mean, this could be redone like as a revive kind of type of ability. Like, what if it's like he revives and then the revive he absorb 18? Doesn't really fit that much of a revive though. What fits much more for a revival animation, I think, in my opinion, is again this transformation right here, which we could play. Can we play that? It should be right here. This right here specifically, where he like spits out 18 and then he does this. I think this could easily be redone. Yeah, for sure. This seems like an animation that can be redone. Maybe it's like even when he revives, he comes in and shoots a like, you know, with his like beam, with his finger beam, he shoots like an enemy on the field, or maybe him exploding specifically also just like does AoE damage to the enemy on a revive. That could be really interesting. I guess AoE damage won't really mean much, but still, that would be kind of cool. And yeah, I mean, imagine it's like it could be really interesting if it's like, what if it is, I mean, I wouldn't like it to be perfect form cell, but like a perfect form cell, then he has a standby into second form cell, and but it's like Goku's in the card as well. Then Goku like takes him away, and then Cell comes back after transforming and then shoots someone with the beam. That'd be interesting. Like if it's like if we just see Super Saiyan Goku in the card. That'd be really funny. But I think Cell would be really, really awesome to see. I guess the only issue would be links, right? Obviously, like the Cell doesn't really link that well with, like, you know, if we take a look at Enter 21, right? Brainiac's Metamorphosis, Entered Assault, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Scientist, right? This guy has like none of those links, so he would need to be like some sort of support character. At least when 21 transforms, he would gain big bad bosses, which is really good. And I don't even think the like perfect Cell right here. He has Shocking Speed, I think. No, he doesn't even have Shocking Speed, which kind of sucks as well. Yeah, see, not really good with the linking aspect of like the androids team. Like Cell in general doesn't really link with that well with the androids team, unless they actually decide, hey, let's get rid of like Wall Standing Tall or Attack of the Clones, and let's give him like Android Assault or something like that. They 99% wouldn't do that, but that would be pretty cool. Maybe he could even be a 200% androids category leader. Oh my goodness, look at the teams this guy's on. That's crazy how many teams this incels on it. That's actually really, really wild. But I would like that quite a bit. And taking a look at last year, the LR dropped on the 15th, so it is a little early for it to be on the 13th. But again, I'm assuming based on the sales, that's how things are going to end up. Maybe it's on the 14th, but I'm fairly confident the 13th is when the LR is going to drop this year, which is pretty good. Instead of like the 15th at the end of the week, it's going to be right here in the middle of the week, which if we take a look at it last year, the 15th was on a Thursday. So I guess, you know, again, like Wednesday is fine. I think that works for us. Alright, now I did ask you guys on Twitter, if Cell is the part 2 Carnival are announced, what would you like to see from Miss K or animations? And, you know, just see what the people are thinking. People of Dokkan Twitter. We love them. Fortnite. There you go, Doge Dude. A good link set for One to the World, yeah, because again, like, they sell link set. If they really wanted to, they could change it. I mean, they made changes to some link sets before. I mean, they gave LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a Saiyan Roar, and he didn't necessarily need the Saiyan Roar link. Again, like Messenger from the future, make that Android Assault, and then even as he probably would get the Revival link Ultimate Life Form. Like, this is difficult. Like, maybe if he doesn't do the Kamehameha, they could give him Shocking Speed, I guess. And then, you know, like, let's say he has Android Assault, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Like, that's okay. And then Big Bad Bosses, like, he would actually work with the Transform 21. Pre-Transform, not as much, because obviously no Big Bad Bosses, but, like, these links, I think Android Assault, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle, these are, like, the important links on the team. Bare minimum, Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle, I think would be very, very important. And, you know, yeah, in terms of a role this Cell could fill, by the way, like, I didn't really talk about that, but what this team also needs is a slot 1 unit. So I'm thinking, like, what if he's, like, again, 200% androids, then he's, like, just a slot 1 tank unit, right, guarding, like, kind of like how Bird Crew's designed. And then, you know, like, the Tech Carnival Goku from the 2022 Worldwide Celebration, in the Cooler movie, right? Maybe when he revives into Perfect Cell, he has just very similar abilities, could still be in slot 1, but, like, gains more of an offensive boost as well. But, like, again, an issue with that is that we do want kind of, like, an offensive character, so, I mean, just make him, like, top 5 level, right? You know, just Bird Coup, but, like, better and hard-hitting, kind of, yeah. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Slot 1 for the MZ Androids team. Blast slot 1, supporter utility in base. Then a whole nuclear bomb post-transformation, whether it be a revival or something else. Want to see this man drop and make the game look like a joke, and then make him get the sick intro. Yeah, see, the thing I was thinking about this is this Perfect Cell intro. This would be awesome to see. So it's like, if it's just perfect form Cell, sure, I will be okay with that, I guess. It would suck for this in Cell, because, like, the game's been really wanting a partner for him, but it would probably end up working better link wise, I think. Maybe, I mean, kind of. Revive, yeah, I think the Android team could use a Revive. Basketball Cell, yeah, okay. Standalone Perfect Cell, so Incel could be top 10. Yeah, it could be a standalone Perfect Cell. It would just be kind of weird, because you wouldn't have a Revive. I'm thinking, like, a Revive would be really good for the team, but even if it's just standalone Perfect Cell, that would also be good for the Perfect Form Cell. And you could still have that intro right here. This as an intro, I think that could still work for sure. Android Assault, yeah, exactly. Just give Android Assault, give him synergy in the Android team. I agree. Clearly, yeah, clearly. we want the clearly. We wanted to function as an enabler for NLR Cell. NLR Cell could hit 20 mil attacks. That's just 2 to 3 links. Imagine what a 6 to 7 partner could do. Slot 1 with a standby self-destruction. Revive counter with a huge support. Oh yeah, it could be a revive counter, huh? Yeah, like where he gets hit and he dies and then he does the revive. That works. That makes sense. Perfect Cell, you definitely like the GIF as an intro. That works too as an intro. 3 key and then 50% support to make up for his links. Revive skill, entrance animation attack, which guaranteed one-shots an enemy when facing multiple enemies. Oh, that'd be kind of busted. Imagine just guaranteed one-shots the enemy. That'd be crazy. Proper one-on-one of Cell's Kamehameha and fighters. Ooh, that would be awesome. Like this, like a fighter's animation. Because it would be it would be kind of cool, because obviously we have the Fighter Celebration in Part 1, and he wouldn't be a crossover LR, but it would be kind of like an homage to that, like how the physical Android 16, his super attack is from Fighters, even though he's obviously not a crossover or Fighters character. That would be cool. This would be so busted, actually, for Super Battle Road. I guess, like, not a lot of other places, but yeah. That'd be cool, like the 1-to-1. Animation where he takes out his shotgun and one-shots the enemy and hits the greedy. Alright. Cell Games Ring Domain. Ooh. A Cell Games Ring Domain would be kind of sick. Imagine, like, as an intro, he has a domain ability. Wait, like an intro where he makes the Cell Games Arena, and then that's a domain ability for the first few turns, and then obviously we know that the Cell Games Arena ends up exploding later on because Cell like ends up blowing it up. So like that's why it goes away. Maybe Cell, we see Cell like blow it up. That'd be sick. Slot 1, orb changes to help Cell units out that struggle for ki with like a revival, but not a deal breaker. Dude, actually that's a great idea. That'd be sick. Ooh, that'd be cool. Standby revive counter, second form self-destruction, solar Kamehameha, Incel 2.0, I agree. Want more of his first form. His first form is cool, but I think we did get a lot of representation overall for his first form. That first form, I said forced form. In the past like 2 years, so maybe some of the other forms, right? When's the part 2 LR supposed to be revealed? Again, basically on the 11th is what I'm thinking, so that's why I'm recording this now for my video today. Dude, all day some dude was like hammering something together upstairs, and it's like I could hear that. What if it's LR Cell Max? I don't think so. Androids or that is artificial life form 200%. Yeah, I think that would be cool. You're still trying to pull 21. Perfect Cell first slot character, int and EG also need it. Animation, why not what if okay, why not a few what if are exclusive? Oh, you know, like the Genki Dama from imagine that he gets put in Power Wishes because he has the Genki Dama from Budokai 3. That'd be really funny, but that's it. That's all the replies. So let me know what you guys think. If you would want Cell, I think Cell would be pretty cool. Clearly. And I'll catch you next time.